Have you ever heard about a real-life story where a wild animal rescued a human? Seems impossible, right? But it's happened several times. Hello guys, and welcome back to Brainy Peach. We are back with another interesting video. The first thing that comes to our mind when we hear about wild animals is that they're dangerous, and that we should keep ourselves safe when there's a chance of them being around us. That sometimes is the opposite. Animals don't harm us if we're relaxed around them, and don't harm them. We're gonna share some amazing, jaw-dropping, real-life stories in which wild animals saved human lives. So without any further ado, let's begin the stories. Number 10. Elephants rescue a girl during tsunami. During the 2004 tsunami in Thailand, a girl named Amber Mason from Thailand was drowning helplessly. She was about to drown when an elephant took her on its back and saved her from the huge waves. The elephant then ran to the ground to put Amber down. The elephant also created a protective wall around Amber and turned its back towards the waves. Amber's family found her on the land and credited the elephant for saving her life. If the elephant weren't there to help her, she would have drowned and died in the epic waves of the tsunami. Number 9. A seal saves a man from a shark attack. This story is about a British tourist, Michael Cohen, who was attacked by a shark in 2011 in the Cape Town of South Africa. The tourist lost about 2 gallons of blood when the shark bit his left leg and severed his right leg. 2 other men saw what was happening and came to help the man. When the shark saw them coming, it geared up for a second attack. But you know what? When it was about to attack, a seal came to the rescue. The seal came towards the man and circled all 3 men. The seal kept circling them until they had reached safe ground. If the seal didn't come to the rescue, all 3 of them would have died from the shark's attack. Number 8. Sea turtle swam a woman to safety. The next story is of a 62-year-old woman named Candelaria Villanova. In June of 1964, she was shipwrecked, but she was rescued by a giant sea turtle in the middle of the sea. She saw a giant sea turtle approaching her when she was in the sea. She grabbed its hard shell and rode her. The turtle swam for about 2 days continuously, without even diving once for food. This was surprising for her. A few crew members came to rescue her. They initially thought that she might have clung to an oil drum, but saw a round object circling. The turtle brought the woman to shore safely, and then dove down into the sea. Number 7. Dolphin saved a lady. Once, a lady named Ivan Vladislavich was sailing on a yacht in the Indian Ocean. Unfortunately, the yacht exploded. Ivan sank, and because she was very far away from the shore, there was almost no chance of her being noticed. She was about to give up when some dolphins approached her from underneath. A dolphin allowed her to grab its body, while other dolphins circled her all the way to protect her from sharks. The dolphin swam with her for about 200 miles, and left when she was rescued by a passing ship. Number 6. Bear saves a man from the attack of a mountain lion. On March 26, 2012, Robert Biggs was attacked by a mountain lion while hiking in the woods in California. He was watching over a bear and her cub before the lion arrived. The lion came from his back and pushed him to the ground. He tried fighting with it but was not successful. And then the bear arrived. The bear fought with the lion until the lion ran away. Biggs thought that the lion was initially trying to attack the bear's cub, but turned towards him. Number 5. Gorilla saves a boy. Gorillas are fierce, aggressive creatures when humans encounter them, whether in the jungle or at a zoo. That's a component of what renders the following tale so unique. Workers at Brookfield Zoo in Illinois were prepared for the worst when a 3-year-old kid slipped into the gorilla cage by mistake. Mighty gorillas can injure or even murder full-grown adults, so think what they could do to a child. But luckily, that day did not go as planned. Benzie, the 7-year-old mother gorilla, came over to the child. She had a baby on her shoulder as well. She pulled the kid up, and then she tenderly took him over to the cage doorway, where rescue workers took the child. Number 4. Lion saved a girl from kidnappers. 4 guys abducted a 12-year-old Kenyan schoolgirl while heading back from school in 2005. You wouldn't believe it, but 3 lions frightened the abductor away. The girl was kidnapped and kept captive for a week after this happened and protected the girl until cops came to save her. According to the police, they found the girl encircled by lions. When cops arrived, the giant creatures scattered swiftly. The kidnappers mistreated and injured her, but the lions never touched her. Lion specialists believe the lions intended to attack the child but were put off by her crying, which seems similar to a tiny lion cub. Number 3. Deer chased away a thief. This is the story of a wild creature who accidentally saved a person. An anonymous lady was rescued by a deer near Oxford, Ohio, probably during February 2012. She had gone into a function that night and had left at 1 a.m. As she passed the yard, a guy pulled her. He punched her and attempted to steal her pocketbook before pulling her into the fields. A deer was resting in the area that evening, but it was frightened when it overheard the two arguing, so the deer leaped up and scared the thief away. When he noticed the noises of the running deer towards him, the man became terrified and ran, abandoning the woman lonely. No doubt, this deer was a lifesaver for her. Number 2. Porpoises helped an actor. Dick Van Dyke, the iconic actor who has caressed baby birds and played with penguins on film, claimed that a group of porpoises rescued his life when he fell asleep on a surfboard. This story seems a little too unique to be true, but it probably is. In an interview with Craig Ferguson on The Late Late Show in 2010, Dick Van Dyke revealed that porpoises rescued him. Dyke said he fell asleep on his surfboard one day while surfing. When he woke up, he was in the middle of the sea. To his surprise, there were some porpoises around his surfboard. Finally, at number 1, beluga whale saved a diver. In China, a beluga whale saved the life of a teenage diver. Mila the whale, a beluga whale, pushed the friendship to another height at the Polar Land Aquarium in Harbin, northeast China. Yang Yun was there practicing in a free contest in the hopes of landing a position guiding whales. One among 7 candidates, Yang planned to go as deep as she could in the aquarium pools without any diving equipment. However, due to muscle cramping, she ran out of air. Mila the beluga raced to Yang's aid and pushed her to the top. If it weren't for the courageous whale, she might have drowned and died. So, these were some unbelievable stories of wild animals. We hope you enjoyed the stories of how these 10 wild animals saved human lives. Comment down below if you've ever heard any stories of wild animals saving people. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, make sure to like this video if you did, share this video with your friends if you think they'll like it, and until our next video, take care.